In ancient Mexico, there was a powerful sorcerer known as a Nagal. The Nagal had the ability to transform himself into any animal he desired. He used this ability to teach his apprentices about the nature of reality and to help them discover their own true nature. One day, the Nagal took his apprentices to a nearby mountain range. He asked them to close their eyes and imagine that they were birds flying over the mountains. He told them to use their imaginations and to feel the freedom of flight. The apprentices did as they were told, and soon they were soaring over the mountains, feeling the wind in their feathers and the sun on their wings. They felt free and exhilarated, as if they could fly forever. But then, the Nagal said, "Open your eyes." When the apprentices did so, they saw that they were still standing on the ground. They had never left their bodies, they had only imagined that they had. The Nagal then explained that the same was true of our lives. We often believe that we are limited by our circumstances, our past experiences, and our beliefs. But in reality, we have the power to transform ourselves and to create the lives we want. He taught his apprentices the 4 agreements. Be impeccable with your word, don't take anything personally, don't make assumptions, and always do your best. These agreements were tools for living a life of personal freedom and authenticity. The story of the Nagal reminds us that we have the power to transform our lives and to live authentically. We can use our imaginations to create new possibilities, and we can use the 4 agreements to guide us on our journey. So let's understand these 4 agreements that guide us on our life journey to personal freedom in detail. Principle 1. The first agreement in the 4 agreements is to be impeccable with your word. This agreement is all about the power of language and how we can use our words to create positive change in our lives and the lives of others. To be impeccable with your word means to speak with integrity, honesty, and sincerity. When you speak with integrity, you are true to yourself and others. You speak your truth and express your thoughts and feelings honestly and authentically. You avoid exaggerating, manipulating, or distorting the truth to serve your own interests or to manipulate others. When you are impeccable with your word, you also avoid using your words to harm others or yourself. This means that you avoid gossiping, criticizing, or judging others. You recognize that these negative expressions create negative energy and can cause harm to others. Additionally, you avoid speaking negatively about yourself or putting yourself down. Negative self-talk can also create negative energy and limit your potential. Being impeccable with your word also means that you follow through on your commitments and promises. You do what you say you will do, and you avoid making promises that you can't keep. This builds trust with others and shows that you are reliable and responsible. When you live by the first agreement, you live a life of authenticity and integrity. You build trust with others and inspire them to do the same. You also create positive energy that can attract positive opportunities and experiences into your life. By using your words in a positive and honest way, you can create a life of happiness, fulfillment, and personal freedom. Principle 2. The second agreement in the 4 agreements is to not take anything personally. This agreement is all about recognizing that other people's actions and words are not a reflection of our worth or value as individuals. When we take things personally, we allow other people's opinions and actions to affect our sense of self-worth. We may feel hurt, angry, or upset when someone criticizes us or disagrees with us. This can lead us to become trapped in a cycle of negativity and self-doubt, as we begin to question our own worth and value. However, the truth is that other people's behavior is not a reflection of our own worth or value. It is simply a reflection of their own beliefs, experiences, and emotions. When someone criticizes us or disagrees with us, it is more about them and their own experiences than it is about us. By not taking things personally, we free ourselves from the opinions and actions of others. We no longer give them power over us, and we are able to maintain a sense of inner peace and confidence. Instead of reacting emotionally to other people's behavior, we can respond in a calm and rational way, focusing on our own goals and values. To practice this agreement, it is important to recognize that other people's behavior is not a reflection of our own worth. We can remind ourselves that we are valuable and worthy individuals, regardless of what others may think or say. We can also focus on our own goals and values, rather than getting caught up in the opinions and actions of others. In summary, the second agreement is about freeing ourselves from the opinions and actions of others, and recognizing that our own worth and value are not dependent on what others think or say. By not taking things personally, we can maintain a sense of inner peace and confidence, and focus on our own goals and values. Principle 3. The third agreement in the 4 agreements is to not make assumptions. This agreement is all about the importance of clear communication and avoiding misunderstandings. Making assumptions means that we assume we know what others are thinking or feeling without actually asking them. We make judgments based on incomplete information, which can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts. We may assume that we know someone's motives or intentions, when in fact, we have no idea what they are thinking. When we make assumptions, we create stories in our own minds that may not be accurate. These stories can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts with others, and can cause unnecessary stress and anxiety. Instead of making assumptions, it is important to communicate clearly and ask for what we need. Clear communication means that we express our thoughts and feelings openly and honestly, without assuming that others already know what we are thinking or feeling. It also means that we listen actively to others and ask questions when we need clarification. By communicating clearly and asking for what we need, we can avoid misunderstandings and conflicts with others. To practice this agreement, it is important to recognize when we are making assumptions and to question our own beliefs and judgments. We can ask ourselves, is this really true? Or, do I have all the information I need? We can also practice active listening and ask questions when we need clarification. By not making assumptions, we can create more meaningful and authentic relationships with others. We can avoid misunderstandings and conflicts, and build stronger connections based on clear communication and mutual understanding. This can lead to greater personal freedom and a more fulfilling life. Principle 4. The fourth agreement in the 4 agreements is to always do your best. This agreement is about giving your best effort in everything you do, and not judging yourself based on the outcome. When you always do your best, you feel good about yourself and create positive energy that can inspire others. Doing your best means giving your full effort and attention to whatever you are doing in the present moment. It means not holding back or cutting corners, but rather putting forth your best effort in all aspects of your life. This includes your work, your relationships, and your personal goals. When you do your best, you create positive energy that can inspire others. Your commitment to excellence can motivate those around you to do the same. This can create a ripple effect of positivity that can benefit everyone around you. On the other hand, when you don't do your best, you create self-doubt and negativity that can lead to feelings of inadequacy. You may feel disappointed in yourself and begin to question your own worth and value. This negative energy can also affect those around you, creating a cycle of negativity and self-doubt. To illustrate this agreement, imagine that you are a student studying for a final exam. If you always do your best, you will study diligently and thoroughly, even if you are not sure of the outcome. You will feel confident in your effort and proud of yourself for doing your best. Even if you don't get the grade you were hoping for, you will still feel good about yourself and your effort. However, if you don't do your best, you may procrastinate or only study half-heartedly. You may feel anxious and uncertain about the outcome, and disappointed in yourself for not putting forth your best effort. Even if you do well on the exam, you may still feel a sense of regret or self-doubt for not doing your best. By always doing your best, you create a sense of personal freedom and empowerment. You are able to let go of the outcome and focus on the present moment, knowing that you have done your best in every situation. This can lead to greater self-confidence, personal fulfillment, and positive relationships with others. That's it for today's video. Hope you have learned something valuable from this video. We'll see you again in another video.